Right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the contributors call. So, the agenda is to discuss on the active contribution that is going on around the project. So, I see most of the people who have joined are the same who joined yesterday also in the communities meet. So, we'll not take much time to discuss about the contribution, but I can just sum up. So, basically, there's been
Sarthak, I guess you're not audible. Can anyone confirm if it's just for me or others are facing the same?
Yeah, Sarthak is not audible.
Okay. Okay, so
and
yeah, okay, he's back.
hi guys, am I audible now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, some network issues. So, I was just saying that we have some active development going on around fixing some security issues around Litmus. So, we have a proposal for graduation, as you might be aware. So, we have a security audit regarding that, and we are fixing the issues that are pointed out by the security team. And other than that, the LFX mentees, they are working on the features that were assigned as the like that were assigned as the term one. And we also have applications open for LFX term 2 as well. Like we have the issues that LFX mentees will have to work on for term 2. And we can take questions on that later on in this meeting. And before that, we have, I guess, Shivam with us. So Shivam, will you be giving demo on business CTO?
Yeah.
Sure. So,
Should I
yeah,
go ahead?
you can.
Okay. So, hello everyone. My name is Shivam, and I'm currently working now on the Litmus CTL E2 test. In the previous call, we have already demoed about the probe that we added, the features, probe describe, and the update and the get probe commands. We haven't added the add probe and the update probe command till now. So other than that, I have been working on the E2E test for now, which have been already merged. So for the E2E tests, what we wanted to do is have an test from end user perspective. So currently for that we'll need to install the Litmus and Chaos, and then from that we can move ahead through CTL test. So there are two main installation options. There is the name scope, namespace scope, and there is the cluster scope, and then we have the configuration option as ingress node and load balancer. So for that. Uh, So we have all these tests running. Firstly, we'll install the Litmus, and then from that we'll go into the Litmus CTL test. So these are all the tests that we have added. Most few of the things that was already added in this Litmus CTL test, which was previous work, which did not include most of this environment command and the experiment command, and it was not supported for the newer version of LitmusCTL. So we added that also. If we look into the script for now, for example, if we take this, all these tests are independent of each other. So we are using some helper functions to make them independent, so we can test each command on its own. And if we look at some command like test save experiment, what we are doing is we are like configuring the account, and then we are trying to get the project id, and then creating an account, and then again for that for experiment, as we know, we need probe. So we don't have currently the option to create from a probe from the litmus ctl, so we are using the curl command for that, for directly making an request. And soon we'll add the support for the add probe command, as well as the update probe, once it is supported in the server as well. And Other than that, we will clean up all the resources that we use. So it will not take the resources. It took around 11 minutes to complete all these tests, and we can manually trigger these. Uh, so that's it. We have added all these tests, and it's already been integrated. Other than that, for the newer mentees that are interested in working with the projects, I'll suggest that try to like use the product, try to like contribute. When you use the product, you will get more idea, and you will come across some bugs and open up issues and try to contribute, come up with the idea that about the project, and mention that in your proposal as well. uh, explore all the aspects of that problem statement you have, and hope you get selected. Yeah, Sadak, you can take from.
Thanks, Shivam. I guess Sarthak is having some network issues.
Okay, no
Uh,
problem.
so next is Aryan. He will be giving some contribution updates. So yeah, you can go ahead, Aryan.
Hi everyone. I'm currently an LFX mentee. I was working on one issue for adding validations for username and password in backend. I think this week, or this week only, Sahil added a PR for front end validations, and so I made a contribution for adding validations in the backend. I'm currently working on it. The tests are yet to be passed now. I'm working on writing the test and modifying the test. So yeah, that's what I've been working on right now. Please take a look at it. Yeah, also, yeah, my second LFX project, which is a logging API, I've been learning about EFK stack for a while now. I'll start implementing it in a week or so.
Thanks, Aryan. Um, so we have Balakshan also. Do you want to share any contribution updates?
Hi everyone. So I'm looking forward to contribute to this issue. I have sent it in the chat.
Okay.
It would be better if you add more context to the issue, like what framework we can make use of, and also which part of the code base we should cover.
I can take the question. So you do not have to look into any frameworks because Litmus is already integrated with OSS files. So whatever fuzz testing test suits you add, it will like once it's merged, it will directly run on the cluster fuzz that is supported by OSS files. So yeah, so not specific to any module, but you can take a look. You can add it in authentication server, GraphQL server in the Chaos Center repo, in the Chaos Center directory. And if it's possible to add it in LitmusCTL, I guess Arthur can like help you with that. Yeah, so LitmusCTL is also one such area where you can add further test suits as well. So it's similar to the unit test. We have also added a few first test already. Like it's there in the repo. You can like refer if you are like if you get stuck anywhere.
Yeah. I also shared another one issue which I picked. I think I can start working on this right now.
Okay, fixed code generation. So are you clear with the issue? Like I did not haven't gone through this issue. So do you need any help or?
I'm currently exploring that, looking at the code base and what need to be solved. I will ask if I get any doubts.
Yeah.
I will post it in the Slack.
Okay, sure. You can also comment in the GitHub repo, like the issue itself. I guess Smith has not joined this call, but he can reply to your queries there. So yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So anyone else would
So
like?
next,
Yes, I think you can go ahead.
Okay, so maybe I'll what's the saying. If anyone else wants to share any contribution updates, they can. But then we can jump on to Q&A if any. So we have LFX term 2 mentorship program coming up, and we already have posted the issues regarding that. So if anyone has any questions regarding that, or I just want to show any interest in picking up any of the issues, they can maybe post here.
Hello, Sarthak. I have a question regarding two projects for this term LFX. So can I ask it right?
Yeah, yes, Milind.
Yeah. So the project regarding the revamp of Helm agent. So I have gone through the code, but I am not able to figure where it is used and what specific test cases no the cases it will be used in. So if someone can help me understand Helm agent, it would be great.
Okay, do you have that issue?
GitHub link.
Yeah, GitHub.
Just a second. Yeah, so I have sent in chat.
Okay, checking.
The main I'm not very clear with the I haven't gone through the issue, but the main one of the main action item where to update the images of the or update the images of all the deployments to the UBI image migration. That was one part, and other was let me see.
I
Yeah.
can share a bit of context. So the Helm, where it's used to answer your question, is basically the installation of Litmus. So when you're installing Litmus, there are multiple ways. Helm is one of them. So that's where the Litmus Helm comes into picture. So we have a image migration that is in line, and the other task is refactoring the way we kind of use inputs in the or basically provide inputs to the Helm chart. So there might be certain sensitive information that we provide, maybe like the secrets and stuff, which isn't like we are trying to upgrade the practice to make it more secure. So that's why you want to remove that and kind of take out some of the vulnerable parts from the parameters basically. So you want to revamp it in such a way that you only provide the safe or parameters which are not very sensitive. So that would be one. And while we're doing that, we'll also refactor the Helm chart a bit.
Okay. But I have gone to the code like maybe I can share the link. Just a second.
Sure.
So, Sayan, are you talking about the Litmus Helm repository?
Yeah.
No. So I have sent the link where I have found the Helm agent, Litmus Helm agent. So you can take a look.
This one is different. This is a part of the test tools.
So, so we are not talking about this Helm agent in the LFX proposal idea.
No.
You
Uh,
think can explain me the idea for like
Yeah, I've shared the repo link. You can check that out. So this is the Helm chart.
so in the proposal. So it is mentioned to support Litmus 3.x API changes. So so Helm, like what kind of APIs does Helm use? Like uh, like
Yeah,
Litmus 3x.
let me share this one as well. Can you, if you open this link, so you will see, if you scroll down, you'll see there are agents, external agents that you can connect using Helm. So a lot of the times we require sensitive information here. Yeah, like the Litmus password, the Litmus username, things like that, which in the ideal scenario we are preventing to not use and scope this out. So there are APIs internally which help you with the login and then to create a project, to open a project, things like that. So if you see the explore this code base, you'll find in the implementation, the Go implementation, that we're using APIs inside internally to do all of this. So we want to revamp those APIs, and from the external agent or wherever we are requiring, or wherever the API is requiring you to provide such sensitive info, we are scoping it out and not making it right away clear or visible to the users. So that is one of the main revamp we want to do. Second would be the overall optimization of the Go code base.
But like in the Litmus Helm, there is no Go code, right? So I couldn't understand like where is the Go code like which is been used. Because it's all about Helm charts and the other components for Helm, right? So I was the link I shared like for Helm agent previously in the chat. So it uses some of the APIs from Litmus CTL. So I thought like maybe there is a requirement to update those APIs. So that's why.
Yeah, the main the Go is not there. Like we use helpers from the testing tools, obviously. So these APIs would also require, like, the wherever it's correlating will also require updating that. But the main point that the LFX issue is pointing to is basically we need to revamp the chart and remove the sensitive information, the username and password. But yeah, if you the link you shared, that one has the APIs that which Litmus CTL is consuming. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But I still not got the point like what specific I need to do for the project.
Uh,
So
so the repo you shared, right? The
yeah.
Litmus client Go. So
Hmm.
from there we need to uh, sort of take out the username password not as a parameter provided by the input, but rather use the APIs to derive the parameters in simple terms. So don't rely on the user's parameters that is provided in the Helm chart. Rather derive it using the APIs. Does that make sense?
Maybe like I need to go like go with the code and have another look.
Yeah, maybe
So
just check the client.go file. You'll get it. Like basically, what we do now is os.getEnv, which is like we get the environment, whatever the user is providing. So instead of that, what I'm saying is don't use the goenv, rather have or let LitmusCTL derive those via APIs. So we need to make those
but
APIs.
still
Yeah.
so but still we need the like username and password for chaos center, right? So it's taking only those environment variable, I guess. And
No,
other
we
than that,
we would need to eliminate those. We will take the project ID, things like that, and we need to derive the username password.
from project ID.
Yeah, I mean that is the task, the LFX task.
Okay, maybe if I like bit like later on I get some idea, I will share in the chat, Slack. So maybe you can
Sure.
help me out. And
Sure.
for the another task in the same project idea to migrate from Alpaline page images to Red Hat universal page images. So right now the hardened Alpaline is used for base image, right? So it's already been like already been like created and it is stored, and later on for the Litmus component it is used for uh, as a base image, right? So we have to migrate it to Red Hat universal base images. So we for every component we have to like import the Red Hat images and then create the component Docker file, or like just write the alpaline hardened alpaline images. We have to uh, create the components like to have a separate image, or like for component itself we have to like components Docker file itself we have to add Red Hat image, and then like remove the unnecessary packages, and then like add non-root user and that all, like repeating its the hardening part for images in the component Docker file itself.
So for the Litmus Helm agent, we need to migrate basically all the Alpine ones to a UBI image.
Yeah, so like right now the alpaline harden is like created already, right, for for you to use in the components Docker file. Like it's importing it for as a base image, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like the alpaline we have to create for Red Hat images, right?
Yeah, we need to change that. We won't be using Alpine. We'll be using UBI images
Yeah.
as the base image, and then we'll modify the Docker file.
So just a second. Maybe I can say the thing. So these are the like base images, alkaline base image used for the components base image. So just we have to change this alkaline file the base image to the Red Hat image.
Yes, 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 right. For the
So
like
just
this is
these
a gen.
two,
Mhm.
yeah. So just to we have to change the these two files for migrating to Red Hat base image, right?
Correct. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So this is a small effort because we just have to migrate the images
Uh,
and do the compatibility testing. That's it. But yeah, the majority is the other one, the API revamp and the adding of removing password and things like that.
and another question is for the upgrade agent, like what is the like optimal workflow for like user to like trigger the upgrade agent? Like what steps will the developer to upgrade the version of the chaos center?
Uh, Sarthak, maybe you can take that upgrade agent specific. I'm not.
Yeah, sure, sure. So basically, we already have that upgrade agent to that is mainly to upgrade the control plane component, right? So like with every release, we let's say move to a certain tag. So if user can just trigger that component, so that like the control plane can be upgraded as well as if there are any DB changes that can be done with that. So we already have that one. It's just that like we need to add it back to our manifests. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, sure.
After we also needed that support for the add through YAML in the backend, so we could like create a command for that. So I wanted to have some update on that.
Okay, you
We
want to
could
share
like,
some?
no, no, I don't want to share something. I just want to like, what's the status on that thing? Like we could create an issue and get it done.
Yeah, so yeah, basically with all the probe details, and then the backend server can pass it, and it can be added to the DB instead of passing each and every tunables via litmus CTL, which will not be a very good user experience.
Yeah.
So that proposal is there. We'll create a issue for it, and yeah, we can also start working on it. That will not be part of LFX program, but that's a good thing that can be added.
Yeah.
Shivam, if you can just create a issue for it
Okay, okay, no problem. I'll create
on
it.
GitHub. Thanks. Any more questions regarding the LFX issues? Okay, so I don't see any questions coming up. So maybe we can end this one. We have on-demand PR review calls. So if there's anything that or any PR that you guys want to discuss, you can ping on the Litmus Dev channel and we can join that call.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
I won't take much time. I want to give a short intro. I'm Janvi and I'm new to LitmusChaos and I'll be applying for LFX this time. I've done some minor contributions and here are the links for them. If someone is available, it would be great if you can review it. And I'm also working on some small issues in a user management section. It's it.
Sure, thanks, Janvi. Also, like you can just submit your proposal along with the resume on the LFX portal itself. So we'll be able to review that as
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you.
well. Okay. Any other things, guys?
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Chaitanya.
Can you share the details of the Litmus Dev channel where the PR review happens?
Okay, it's on Kubernetes Slack. You can search for Litmus Dev. I'll share the link as well.
Okay, okay.
If you can, yeah, if you can just search it on Kubernetes Slack, litmus-dev, I guess you'll be able to join it.
Okay, okay. Thanks.
Vedanta shared the link as well. Thanks. All right, so I think we are on time. We can end this call. And if you have any other questions, you can post it on Litmus or Litmus Dev channel. Thank you guys for joining.